Um, Y'all, I don't know. I've been feeling kind of sick. I don't know. The the weather, it's crazy. My stomach's been hurting, making me feel kind of, I don't know, weak. I can't even explain it. Because I feel okay, and then I'll be like, if I go outside, if me and baby go outside, if it rains, I feel sick. I start feeling real sick. I don't understand it. But the other day, before it started raining, I'm a person that could smell rain coming, okay? And before it started raining, I went outside and I could smell. It didn't smell like rain. I can't even explain it. You could tell that it was water, but it smelled like a, I don't know, a swimming pool. It was weird. It was weird, okay? And then it rained, and then I started feeling real sick. It was crazy. My stomach, I don't know. Y'all take what resonates, okay? We're going to get right on into reading and find out what's going on with Collective. Um, I, Look, I'm being triggered for some reason, okay, about Donald Trump's fucking birthday. Okay, why they didn't act like, I mean, most of the time they have a big ordeal about people, the celebrities, because our president is a celebrity. Y'all can call him a politician, whatever the fuck you want to. He's a celebrity. Okay. And they didn't make that big of a deal, but something went down on his birthday. His birthday is June 14th. Something happened on his birthday. I'm being triggered by it. I don't know. Y'all take what resonates there, okay? Alright, so let's find out what's going on with Collective. What's Collective need to know for the here and now? What's going on with Collective? If you tell us what Collective needs to know. Y'all take what resonates. Don't force anything. If you got to force it, it's not the right timing. It says Eight of Swords. Someone feels trapped. Someone feels trapped. Is this Collective? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Alright. Someone feeling trapped, okay? Who's this? What is this Eight of Swords? Let me read what it, because it's representing Collective. It says, okay, we got the Nine of Swords. After coming, blah, blah, blah. After coming a long way, you need to protect your progress. Things are serious. Things are serious and not a game. So it's up to, God dang it. Let me speak. Things are serious and not a game, so it's time to lay down some walls and defend yourself. While this can be seen as closing yourself off, it's not quite that. At the Eight of Swords is more about a personal goal of gaining control. No more letting others place rules or restrictions on your thoughts or actions. You need to call the shots now. They're asking you to step up and call the shots, Collective. What's this about? It says 3 batons. Waiting on something, planning for the future. 9 of Cups. Something's being prepared. It looks like something's being prepared at a far off place. 3 batons. Three. Oh, I'm going to turn on the freaking light. Hold on, y'all. Man, I must have been having some kind of fucking dream. Because I keep seeing Cameron, that drug addict girl that was working at Family Dollar and had a needle poking out of her fucking arm. She passed out in the bathroom with a needle poking out of her arm. There's some kind of conspiracy with her and Wes, James. Because there ain't no way. Why would that manager want to rehire somebody that was no show like 15 times, would come to work and leave while they were at work, all that shit. And then to rehire them, that was some kind of setup, man. I'm telling you. Something to do with Cameron. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Anyway, the Three of Batons says the middle path, some kind of progress. Something's being planned. This is something to do with progress. Rather than go around a blockade, why not drive straight through it and create your own path, is what it says. It says this card invites you to move ahead and continue on the course with your plans. Because something's being prepared with the Nine of Cups. What's that say? I can't fucking see that. On this side, I can't see that. It says harmony in good order. Happiness. Harmony in good order, happiness. This is my black light, y'all. I couldn't see those pink. Look, I can't see those pink words. Why the fuck would they make them pink, real light pink like that? Why? I don't know. I'm gonna have to write the fucking Jess Roller. I'm gonna have to write that lady and ask her why she wrote all that shit in pink. Cause you can't fucking see it. The Nine of Cups says, with the nines, there is contentment. Okay? You found your people and it feels really good in this space. Everything has aligned and things feel as though they are flowing really well. You found your place at the table in the previous card. And now things are working together. People are laughing and promises are being fulfilled. If the Nine of Cups were a fountain, I would get your coin ready to toss it and make a wish. So, with the Three of Batons before it, it says rather than go around something, go straight through something. That's what it says. To go straight through something. And apparently, it's going to lead you into your soul tribe, collective. Because you ain't around a bunch of people right now. People are going to start seeing that you've been authentic. Okay, tell me, clarify the Three of Batons to go into this Nine of Cups. Because this is telling you to keep doing what you're doing. That you're on the right path. This is telling you to just barrel through it like Red Rover. Okay? Red Rover, send collective right over, boy. And collective's running. Collective's running. Go burst through. I'm telling you. Clarify that. It says Four Batons. Some kind of being you're celebrating yourself. Something about self-love. And other people are noticing it. Other people, you may have noticed that other people are starting to, like, I don't know, try to communicate with you, try to talk to you, not like sit and have a conversation, but like other people are being receptive to you, if that makes sense, more receptive to not listen to the gossip. I know that they was listening to the gossip because you can see it on their face, okay? But now these people are seeing. They're actually seeing you for who you truly are and not for what someone said you were. I'm telling you. You're going to be celebrated. It's standing up for yourself. Just barreling right through. Not giving a damn about what other people think. You're doing the right thing. You're the one on the right path, okay? This says 10 swords. Somebody's in their head about something. Look, you don't trust... You don't trust these people, even if they are being receptive to you. Collective, you don't trust these people. I'm telling you, Nine Batons, you don't trust these people. You got your guard up. This is like standing behind a wall, actually, a wall there, and you're right outside the wall, standing there. Okay, you don't trust these people. It don't matter if they're receptive to you or not. You don't fucking trust them. I don't blame you. 441, y'all. Tell me about that Ten of Swords. It says the moon. Something's been taking place Look, there's some kind of that two didn't come out. Two of cups didn't come out. It was just poking out. There's been somebody that's been okay. They listen to the rumors. They listen to them. But they're like taking their own way. They're taking they're listening to their own self about it. Okay, because somebody is it's like they're breaking some kind of barrier. Okay, there's some kind of barrier being broken here. Okay, who is this? Let me see if I even want to look at this comment. Okay, you have to understand what an inheritance is. Okay, it could be a okay. An inheritance don't necessarily have to mean money. Okay, um, um, your birthright as a Christian or follower of Jesus Christ. Um, 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 your inheritance is the kingdom, the eternal life, the okay. Let me say it like this: whatever they've taken, if God has something made for you, and God has something prepared for you already, whether it be in this physical or the spiritual world, okay. If God has already said, okay, this belongs to Alexandra, okay, they can't nobody steal it. Okay, they can't nobody fucking steal it. You'll get it when you're ready. Do you understand? When you're prepared. It was a covenant made with God. Don't give me this abundance. Don't give me this inheritance until you know that I'm prepared to receive it and to use it wisely. Okay, it was like a covenant you made. Your soul, your spirit made a covenant, and that's the inheritance that's been building up. We'll say, okay, but you made a covenant with God that not to you're not to receive this until you're prepared, till the timing is right. Okay. As far as them saying that your inheritance was stolen, okay, they can't steal it. They can't steal what God has for you, okay? Somebody may have come in and we'll say interfered, um, um, pretty much got under your skin, made you react in a certain type of way that needed healing. Okay, and once that healing is taking place, that you recognize that where you didn't give it to God, where you kept getting in the way, where you kept interfering, um, um, uh, and then doubting and having a lot of doubt and that and that and that. That's the only way that they could steal it, is by making you act out of character, act out of unfaithfulness to God. Okay, not believing in God and not having faith in God, and putting your faith in those people that took something from you. You understand what I'm saying to you? I pray that you understand what I'm saying to you. Okay. Um, the word stolen, it could be you. I've been doing a lot of series on the words, okay, and being more aware of the words, because words you would not believe. What is this word? What is it? It's some type of business. And Seki is some kind of brand new business, but it's not a brand new. It's to do with the pharmaceutical companies. Man, what's it called? Anzatiza or some shit like that. But you know what it means? If you break it down in the right places now, if you break these things down in the right places, it means the road to death. Not a cure. It means the road to death, okay? But our English language, we'll call it American language because it's English slang is what it is. Because it's it's derived from the English language, but we slur it. Okay. Um, um, we have more than damn near anybody in the whole world. These cursed words, these spelled words, these America does. So we need to really, really try to keep an eye on the words that are being used. Um, and let them resonate with you a little bit because the word is going to give you a feeling because they've all got every everything has an energy, okay, a vibration, a frequency, and these words will give you certain types of feelings, okay. But when you say they keep saying stolen, okay, they stole it by getting in your head and making you doubt and have um, a change of character, okay? Meaning that you're not prepared yet and that you're not to receive this rewards until you're prepared, okay? So I hope that really, thank you, Alexandra. I hope that explained it to you, okay, a little better. Because I know how confusing it can get, especially if you watch a lot of different readers. Now I've done told y'all about that. You don't want to watch a lot of different readers, okay? You don't want to watch a. You want to get with somebody that you feel comfortable with, that you can understand, and I mean, maybe two or maybe three readers, just so you can have like a second opinion or some type of confirmation or something to that effect. But you don't want to be online watching a billion readers. Okay, hey, how are you doing? You don't want to be online watching a bunch of readers until you find one that says what you want it to say. Okay, just that's crazy. Anyway, find an authentic reader. Find a reader that's going to tell you the truth, okay? And find a reader that you can understand, okay? Because I know just out of experience of being on here, I was like in the tarot community or what have you. I guess I don't know. I don't consider myself just a tarot reader. I'm an oracle, okay? Um, because it has more to do than just these cards. I mean, anything, any something can show up on the TV, a sound, anything like that. That's all involved. Okay, if you're just watching someone that's just possibly being technical with the cards. Because this is more than just technical. Yeah, it has a meaning behind it, but it's something to do with how you feel and resonate with the card itself. Okay, so just be careful who you watching. I don't suggest that y'all watch 10 or 15. I'm telling y'all that's not good. And a lot of times you don't know what the hell they're fucking doing behind the scenes, as far as witchcraft and spells and bullshit like that, because a lot of them are into that kind of thing, thinking that they're talking to spirit. Okay, but if you're not connected with God, I'm telling you, you have to have a connection with God and have to have some type of communication with God in order to receive the correct messages. Okay, or even order to give the correct messages. Okay, so you need to be careful who you're watching. Okay, I'm just saying. If they don't confess with their mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior, I wouldn't mess with them. I'd just leave them the fuck alone. Okay, I'm just saying. You don't understand Spanish. Well, that's real good. I'm happy for you. It ain't got nothing. This channel ain't got shit to do with speaking Spanish because I don't speak Spanish. So I don't even know why you took the time to write down that dumbass comment, but thanks. Alright, what is this moon? What is this illusion? says the Seven of Batons in reverse. These cards don't have reverse in it, but there's something that's some kind of decision that needs to be putting an end to some kind of conflict. It's saying something about putting an end to a conflict when it comes out in reverse, because these cards don't have reverse, okay? It don't show reverse in them. But that one come out to the floor in reverse, so I have to, if it comes out on the floor, it's coming to your door, okay? And it's saying something about the conflict and the struggle is over. Your sweet success is being challenged. You're faced with yet another conflict. This time it may be a bit bigger and harder to handle. So you need to keep your endurance going despite the temptation to throw in the towel and wave a little white flag. It's telling you you're not surrendering, to keep on going, okay? Keep your goals in full view and don't give up is what it says. So that's some type of an illusion. Look, because the truth is here. This is the bottom of the deck energy. This is energy that we don't see, that divine knows about. This is the truth is coming. Seven of Swords. It's some kind of decision about somebody giving you something. Six of Coins. Look, giving you some type of... Look, you're going to be rewarded for staying on the path and staying upright. I'm telling you, divine is you're some type of... Divine loves you, collective. I'm telling you, they're telling you not to give up, to burst right through like Red Rover. Like burst right through. Because it looks like you're going to come face to face with somebody that was trying to interfere. Is that what's going on? This collective about to come face to face with someone that was trying to interfere. Look. The Empress energy sure has been popping out a lot lately. And the Emperor too. Look at this, y'all. I can't make it up. This collective about to come face to face with somebody that was trying to interfere. Because somebody got jealous. I'm telling you, it was like somebody told somebody it was you when it wasn't you. And somebody got jealous of you when you didn't have nothing to do with it. It's collective coming face to face. It says Seven of Cups. It's something. It's all, this is all. Okay, you are the one that is going to make the final decision in the end, okay? I'm telling you, you're going to receive some kind of message or something. Because you stand in the center, okay? Here, we're going to read the visual part of this. It says, visually, it says, the once perfectly aligned cup have now been divided by a central cup that is being split away from the group, either by force or by will. You hear what I'm saying to you, collective? It says, something has disrupted the harmony. If you look closely, you will see two cups gathered together and contained by vines. You can easily view this as representing two people who have caused a separation or a rift in a team. These two cups are together. See, that's what they're talking about. These two being together. And somebody, look, it looks like you're going to be, like you're being centered. It says indifference. It says when you get conflict within a group, there's disharmony. What did I just tell y'all? Somebody said something that it was you when it wasn't you. It was not you. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody was trying to say that it was you, but it wasn't you. It was somebody else within the group that's jealous of you. I'm telling you. It says emotions run high. People say things they don't mean to say, and hurt can easily divide a once happy group of people. The Seven of Cups can be seen as just that, a breaking away from what was previously flowing really well. Two people are about to okay, all these readings are leading up to somebody, him, the counterpart, is about to walk away from everybody and everything that he ever knew because he now sees and knows that they're all liars and it's all been a deception. That's basically what this story keeps going to. And you've been alone. You've been standing out alone through it all. I'm telling you. You're the center. You're the star. Okay? You've been standing out alone through it all. And you've got to release some kind of... He's releasing an attachment to this people. God dang, the same story. This is all he's ever known. He was raised in some type of fucking secret society. This is all this person's ever known. And now they're seeing all the truth, okay? They're seeing all the truth because of you. And they're ready to walk away from this whole group. They want away from this group. You're the one that they want to be with. That's what that was talking about. How the vine was separating two out of the group. Look, it looks like a partnership. It looks like a team. It looks like a team of like two people, like a partnership left a group. A group of people that they always, it's all they've ever known. And now they're like, no, I see the truth about these fucking people. They're leaving that group of people for true love, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, they're being divinely guided to come towards you, collective. And offer you. Look, this person's being divinely guided to come towards you. And offer you some type of opportunity. Or they want to ask you something. Because it can come out the Knight of Swords first and then the Knight of Cups. Now remember, Knights are immature, so they may jump the gun. So they may be a little bit, something may be happening too soon before you find out something, okay? Is he going to tell? Because he wants to marry you and work together. He says y'all are the team. I'm telling you. Together y'all have all the tools that you need, he says. Together. Something's got to come out first because it's like he's acting on something. He knows something and he's going to take some type of action. Man, this person, okay, it looks like he's law. Let's see. Is this magician, this King of Wands, is he the lawman? Because it looks like he's about to raid. Yeah, he's a lawman. He's about to raid somebody and take back something that didn't belong to them. Okay? Y'all, everything. Everything keeps telling me. Everything keeps telling me this man is like Robin. Okay, somebody might have stole something from him. Okay, but they did it to a bunch of people or some shit like that, okay? And it's like this person wants to steal it all, and there ain't nothing that the people who stole it in the first place can do about it. But they're going to steal all of it, give it all to you. They want you to have it all. Okay? I'm telling you, this person wants you to have everything. Everything is telling me that they do. Over and over and over again. Why do they want to give it all to collective? It says 5 swords because you're the one. You showed this person a higher perspective, okay? You made them see the people they were around, the people they were dealing with. You made them see the truth. You made them see it. It's not only that, but it's to do with the times. Okay, look, the sun and the moon, y'all. I can't make it come out like that. So something going on, being prepared, something being prepared, set up. Somebody's carrying a heavy load and they're about to drop it. All right, who's about to drop this heavy load? Because somebody's carried a heavy load and they're about to drop it. They were working on something. God dang, y'all. When it gets like this, it tries to kind of, a little bit drives me crazy. Somebody fixing a house, working on a house, building a building. Building a building. It says 9 swords and 9 batons. They're prepared. This is like being prepared to finish something. This is to wrap something up. They've been working and they've been working hard. Whoever this is been working really hard, because 9 of Swords is like a mental, and the 9 of Batons is like release. It's like coming out of something, coming out from behind the gate. This is like mental, the swords. This is like the action of coming out of it. 9 and 9. 9 swords. 9 swords says courage, trying, all in. 9 batons. 9 batons says, let me put my black light on these stupid letters. Interruption, difficulty, derailment. All of the plant life is gone in the card, and the soil lies barren. The forces of the batons are too much to handle, and it's time to admit defeat for now. Imagine this card as a heavy metal gate blocking your path to reaching a specific goal. You just need to keep looking for the right key. As much as you have struggled, it's time to admit defeat, but only for now. This is something being ended, something ending, some type of completion here. Telling y'all, man, he's gonna take everything from somebody and bring this to an end. I'm telling you, give it to you. He wants to give this to you, and y'all do something together. Everything is telling me this. Okay, there and that and that and then that with this. Because you're an earth angel. You work for God. And he's seeing something from a higher point of view. Everything's saying that he's giving you something. He's I can't hardly stand the fact that somebody else in the physical has control over when collective has going to receive something. Irritates me. Y'all, there's something to do with Aurora. On God, there's something to do with Aurora. Because I watched freaking Sleeping Beauty yesterday. And now I'm sitting here. I've had this container right here. That had cranberries in it. Since probably Christmas. Just a container. I put babies' snacks and stuff in it. That are carried around because it's got a lid on it. Right? So I'm sitting here and I look over like that. And that's what I see. Aurora. Aurora, Aurora, Aurora. Yesterday was Aurora. Sleeping Beauty, Aurora. It was all about it. So then I look again, and it says imposter. Y'all take that as it resonates. I keep seeing something about Aurora. Okay? Okay, so the story of Sleeping Beauty. She doesn't know she's a princess. She doesn't have any fucking idea, okay? But she's turned 16 on her birthday, okay? Because Flora and Fauna and Merryweather took her to raise her because Maleficent put a curse on her that she'd prick her finger with a spinning wheel needle, and then it would kill her. So Merryweather blocked the spell per se, blocked it not for her to die, but for her to fall into a deep sleep, so on and so forth. Well, anyway, she doesn't know she's a princess. She's walking around out in the woods while they're in there trying to set up for her birthday party and that and that and that. She's walking around singing to the birds and the animals in the woods, right? And well, I don't get it. Okay. Anyway, the prince is on his hard-headed horse, his stubborn horse, and the stubborn horse knocks him off. Okay, knocks him off with a branch because this horse is fucking crazy. Anyway, so she's out in the woods singing. She's out in the woods singing her heart out, right? And she's talking about true love's kiss. True love's kiss. Oh, no. She's not talking about true love's kiss. That's what breaks the spell. She's talking about like someday she's gonna meet her prince. So the owl, the bunny rabbits, and the squirrel and two birds, they go steal the fucking prince's clothes because he's done landed in a fucking river. Okay, so they go steal his clothes, and they're acting like that they're a prince. Okay, this is from a woman who's never seen a fucking man. I mean, she's never seen a man. All she's ever seen is 3 fairy witches or whatever the fuck they are. How it's her 16th birthday. She's not even 16 yet. This joker done spotted her, saying how hauntingly, her song, her voice, hauntingly. He done right then decided he wanted to marry her. Period. Okay. So then he goes to the king, and the king, okay, and he tells. The king says, "Oh, you got to meet Princess Aurora." He's like, "I already met the woman I'm going to marry." But it is Princess Aurora, but he doesn't know that at this time. Okay, but that's kind of screwy. Now, let me say, she was only 16. Now, when she was born, it shows it in the very fucking beginning of this movie. Okay, when she was born, the prince already saw her. He saw the baby Aurora, okay? Because he was like 12 or 13. And he saw Princess Aurora. So when she's 16, how old would that make that motherfucker? If he's already 13 and she turned 16, that motherfucker was 29 years old looking at this fucking, not even turned 16 yet. I just saying. Look, why would I see imposter Aurora? Look, and this says baby girl. Boss girl. Boss girl. Oh, I thought it said baby girl. Now I see it said boss girl. There's something to that fucking movie, man. Y'all. This is even insane, okay? Let me tell you, I don't believe in coincidences. I just think this is all very odd and weird, okay? I read a bunch of movies from the library. I'm not done with them. I take back 5 of them, okay? And I change them in and get 5 more. And then, like 3 days later, I have to take back all the rest of them. So, I take them back. And then I take back like 3, and I go in there and I only rent. Now, this is odd for me because I usually get 15 at a time because, you know, even if I've seen them or not. Okay. Crazily and oddly enough, I only rent these 2 movies. Okay? I usually get 15 at a time, and I only rent these 2. And this is some kind of fucking special edition of this anniversary edition of Sleeping Beauty. Now, I've seen Sleeping Beauty when I was a kid. What provoked me to fucking pull that movie of all of them to pull that one? I don't know. I have no idea. What do you mean? How are you good? What the fuck? I'm good because God says I'm good. That's how I'm good. Okay? There you go. Alright. Anyway, something to do with Sleeping Beauty. Breadcrumbs. Look, somebody. There's a trail of evidence. Okay. Something triggered me about Sleeping Beauty, y'all. What is the whole... Because now we know the backstory of Maleficent. Why she cursed Aurora in the first place. We know why. We didn't know why in Sleeping Beauty. We had no idea why Maleficent was so mad that she would curse a baby. Okay? Someone cursed you as a baby because they were hurt from somebody else. Because this is something to do with your birthright. 6 batons, moving it on to calmer waters. No, 6 batons, public. That's something public being brought out, the truth. 7 of cups. You're the center of attention. You're the center of it, whatever it is. It's something to do with your birthright collective and self-love. Okay? Because the whole story of Sleeping Beauty is about her fucking birthright and her keeping her safe till she's 16 so she don't get pricked by a fucking needle thing, right? It's about her birthright. And she ends up with the kingdom in the end. She ends up with the kingdom. 2 kingdoms, actually. Because she ends up being the new queen over the fairies. Sort of. Look. I'll say my name. It says something about Illuminati. Divine guidance. Y'all, I am not kidding. I do believe it says leap of faith. My grandma, my nanny, she's Illuminati all day long. I wasn't raised around them people. I don't know them people. I mean, I know what I need to know of them. It ain't good. Something about a car. It says consequences. It says faith and hope and destiny. It says kids. That's so weird. I was talking about that yesterday on a fucking... something I was watching about kids and goats. And you know, a whole bunch of goats put together are a trip. Did y'all know that? So somebody calls you a kid, say, no, I'm a whole trip. Okay, kids absorb, teach them. Goats act on absorption. Okay, help the seeds grow. Trips, teach the multitudes oneness. Okay, it says Brittany. It says, call to Zachariel to help you simply let go and receive the will of God. Zachariel, I pray and I call upon you to help me and my collective to simply let go and receive your will. Jesus' name. 6 of batons. Something's coming public. Something's coming public. Let me just spread these out like this and just pull a couple of them. Alright, can you give me some kind of outcome? What is an outcome? Give me an outcome. Look, I don't have no idea why you even fucking wrote that, but you can shove that little comment up your ass. There you go. Alright, it says the sun, the outcome is wish fulfillment. Seven of batons. These aren't in any kind of, they don't have reverse, okay? But this is saying something about um, standing up for yourself, your persistence, something is showing about you. You're light. You're a beacon. You're higher up than the rest of them. Okay. It says the Queen of Batons. You're manifested something. This is the outcome, y'all. It says justice. And the last card says the Ace of Coins. You're manifesting your abundance, your inheritance. Like we talked about from the beginning. It can't be taken, y'all. I'm telling you. God is bringing in some kind of justice. You brought it in yourself. You're your own hero, collective. According to this, you stood up for yourself. You're persistent. You didn't give up. You kept going. Don't give up. Now is not the time to give up. This is the end. You're going to receive this and this. Claim it. Ace of Coins says, Ace of Coins says, seeds, small gains, practicality. Visually, the card features a large coin that resembles a dinner plate. You're being served in the best way possible, and you have been given a little extra. When this card shows up in a reading with the other coins, it can be very small or meager, but it can pack a punch if it appears in a reading by itself. Either way, a raise is a raise. One is better than none, especially when it comes to money, material items. Because see, look, someone did try to take some kind of material or money from you, and you're going to get it back. Okay? It says the Ace of Coins is the start of a gain, like a tip on the first day of the job. It's the beginning of a promise that things will keep growing, but only if you're willing to work on the coin. If the Ace of Coins was a seed, then you would need to water and nurture it so it has the best chance possible. It's the kid, the goat, and the trip. Okay? You're going to receive some kind of seed to nurture, to lead you into your abundance, okay? But this belongs to you. You're getting it back for staying consistent, persistent, and being a beacon, okay? And not giving up. The Queen of Wands is not a quitter, okay? I'll tell you now. Queen of Wands keeps a positive attitude about what it is that they're attempting to do. It's almost like you already know the results. The Six of Coins and the Three of Cups. Some kind of collaboration. Is somebody giving you something? I'll take that as it resonates. Y'all seen the outcome. It ended with the Ace of Coins, okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. Alright, we'll get the letters in a second. Let me read out of one of these books. We'll read out of that little while. Give me a book. One of our kind. One of our kind. Page 175. It says, Keisha cuts her off. No, I'm doing this. Her voice is loud and hard. All right, Jesus. It says, Jasmine says, throwing her hands up as if to ward her off. Keisha grabs both of Jasmine's hands in her own. I'm sorry, she says. I know you don't understand all of this. Jasmine tugs her hands away, places them in her lap. I just don't want you to leave is all. We'll still be friends. You can't get rid of me. You're the best thing I found there, and I'm not giving you up, Keisha says and then sighs. Besides, it's only a matter of time before you realize I'm right and want to hightail it out of here, too. Maybe we'll end up being neighbors. Before they came to look at the houses, it felt to Jasmine that Keisha could still change her mind. Now Now, though, she can't deny that she really is going to leave. Somebody may be leaving, y'all, I'm telling you. It says Keisha grips the wheel and stares outside the window. You ever feel like you and King were living in different worlds? She asked. The question is rhetorical. Jasmine waits for her to continue. Used to be that me and Darlene saw everything in the same way. Things started to change after she switched jobs and got all those promotions and started making the kind of money I never even knew to dream about. The similarities between their situation is striking. Thankfully, King hadn't changed too much. Anyway, no point in looking backwards. Have to forget about the way things used to be. Keisha shifts the car in the drive. We best get going. Don't want to be late for the next one. A few blocks later, they pass by the elders couple they'd seen before. They're holding hands. The woman is laughing and the man is watching her laugh. Seeing them, Jasmine can't help projecting herself into the future. By the time she's their age, she and King will, hopefully, have lived in liberty for 30 or 40 years. All of her reservations about it will be long gone. They will have formed deep friendships and meaningful community. Their family will have made memories in every corner of their house and on every block of their neighborhood. At the edge of her peripheral, Jasmine sees it. Some gorgeous Christmas morning in their home years from now. Camus and his younger brother and their spouses and their children will be there. Oh, how wonderful it'll be to have grandkids to love. Both living rooms will have Christmas trees and they'll be littered with tinsel, discarded wrapping paper, and bows. From outside, she'll hear the sounds of pure happiness. Her children's children laughing and splashing and making new memories. The kitchen will be warm and suffused in scent. Trays of haphazardly decorated cookies and one too many pies will line the countertops, and both ovens will be filled with roast and stuffing and mac and cheese, and adults, tipsy from boozing eggnog, would chat and reminisce and plan, and all of it will be too much and too just enough. Jasmine comes back to herself feeling lighter than she'd ever before. She imagines it. Camus and the new baby grown, and with the kids of their own. It almost feels like a memory, this vision of what her life could be. It's exactly what she needed to ground herself. One day in the very near future, she knows she'll look back on this day and be unable to remember what her old friend Keisha had been so afraid of. And then it leads into a 5, a big change, okay? So they're asking you by that, what I just read, to manifest your dreams, to put boundaries on your dreams. Tell the universe exactly what you want, okay? She was telling down to the mac and cheese, okay, of what she could see in her future, with the love of her life, okay? And if you don't see a mate in your life, envision what you can see in your future, of your happiness, okay? And if you don't see that you'll be with a mate, or that you want to be with a mate, see it as their friend. He's your friend in your life, okay? Because, let me say this. Whenever you've heard about twin flames and all that stuff, it does not have to be a sexual romantic relationship. Okay? Doesn't have to be that. This is all spiritually connected anyway. Do you understand? And this person, your other half, you're the one that you spend the rest of your life with a best friend and never have sex with them. It doesn't have to be a sexually fused relationship. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that. People tend to think romantic relationships have to be sex, but they don't. I mean, they don't. They don't. Period. They just don't. They don't have to be sex. You don't have to have sex with the person and love them, and them be in love with you. Y'all don't have to have sex. It's whatever the highest good is. Okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. Just put boundaries on your... Tell the universe exactly what you want. What you can see. What's going to bring you happiness. Okay? Let's see what these letters got to say about it. Take what resonates, y'all. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. We got a divide, an equal. We got a 2. We got a 4. We got a copy. Copy. Something about a day. Two equal energies. 2 equal energies. 6, 7. 6724. That's what I got as far as the numbers. Something is divided. Y'all, this could very well have something to do with it. Cancer, I'm telling you. Okay, there's the letters. We're just going to put them. Okay, let's see. We got... That's 9, that's 10. That's 8, that's 11. Trying to find what's equal here. Nothing. That makes 9, that makes 10. This and this makes equal. Oh, y'all do what you want to with the numbers. I don't care about them that much. There they are. It could be June 24th, June 27th, June 4th, June 2nd, June 7th, July 4th, July 2nd. And that July 4th sure shows up a lot. Somebody copy like idiots. Someone copies like idiots. Copy like an idiot. Oh, Lord. Okay, copy like an idiot. What the hell? I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta use the restroom. Copy like an idiot. Copy like an idiot, huh? The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Let me make this go up a little higher. I got them 2 boxed in. Okay. Copy like an idiot. Okay. Twin. No, there's no W. No N. Okay. This is what's left. Wish. I wish. Wish to. Said it Wish I said it. Wish I said it. Be like, I like. I like. XZ. Copy like. Said. Wish to be like. Wish to be like. So somebody's copying you because they want to be like you. They're envious. It says witches. Witches said. Pay. Pay copy. Y'all seen it said because they want to be like you. Okay, I want to ask you something, Shannon. How come instead of just saying hi, and instead of just saying hi, why does it say said hi? Because I want to know. I want to find out why. Because I have people come on here and it says hi. No, Kizzy Master says hi. But yours says said hi. Why does it say that? I'm just curious. Hey, anyway, since you don't want to answer, thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate that. Boy, pay boy to, someone paid a boy to do something. Pay boy. Something about disease. Switch ID. To switch ideas. To switch ideas. Wilkins. There's no N. So take that as it resonates. Pay boy to switch ideas. Law side. Witches. I know. Witches on the law side. Boys. Boys like I said. Boys. Also, like I said. Okay. Like we said, like I said. Like I said. Boys watch. Lisa, kids. Boys watch kids. Boy lies. Watch kids. What? Wait. Talk to. Watch kids with. Watch kids. Boy lies. You talking about Zach? Yeah, he's a fucking little bitch liar. Zach and yeah, you better watch them kids. Something about weight. That kid's a little. You can't fucking. Ugh. There's a point that you gotta stop blaming the parents, though. But god dang, the parents both are shitty as fuck. What the fuck? What are they supposed to do? Watch kids. It's saying watch kids. Wait, watch kids. Watch kids. It. Watch it. Watch it. Kids, watch it. Kids, watch it. Oz? The Wizard of Oz? What the fuck? Kids, watch it. Boy lies. Boys lie. Yeah, they do. While watching kids. It's saying like they're watching kids. What the fuck? Boys, wow, watch kids. Tackle. Tackle white kids. Tackle white kids. Boys, tackle white kids. What the fuck? Something about clout. Okay. Boys, white kids. Okay. Privileged kids. Something about privileged kids. The Wizard of Oz. What the fuck? It keeps talking about... Man, that was crazy because it was talking about all the fucking... You know that's a cursed movie? That movie's cursed bigger than shit. Everybody died some kind of freaky fucking death that was in that movie. And then they got that wicked fucking movie out. And motherfuckers putting out spells, witchcraft. We're crazy. There's a P. Boy. Hold on. The kids. The kids. The ID. The skid. The skit. Cloud. There's no U. Low ad. Low bad. Below. Below ad. Sick. It's sick. Something sick. You're welcome. Path. Path. Sick. Work. It doesn't have an R out here, but it says sick world. Slow. Be slow. Be deliberate. Something about sick bed. Somebody's in a sick bed. Patty. Patty's in her sick bed. Is that why nobody's heard from her? Patty's sick. Who? How? How sick? I sick. Slow bed. Slow I sick. How sick? Low. How sick? Something's wicked. Wicked slob. It says boss. How wicked. Says something about Liz. Liz is wicked. I believe that. Lizbeth. Lizbeth is 6. Look, it says Lizbeth. She goes by Liz Hoss. Elizabeth Doss. Huh. Pow. Pow at. Pow at Wiki. Something dead. Or death. There's a death. Someone's sick. Ideas. Idea. Pot idea option. Some kind of option. Somebody's got an option. An idea. Wacky. A wacky idea. This is okay. This is keys. Cost. Keys cost. Both. Both PI. WW. Law. Law is. This is cops. I-cop. I-cop. Both. Both. Keys. Both keys. I copy both keys. Copy both keys with a side stay a cop with stay a box sides likes like box side with cop side with cop say cop say dist wait, someone disrespected somebody. Cops stay with X. Boy. This is STD. Someone's got an STD. Boy said we pass test. Someone says we pass test. We pass test. CIA. Cool. Cold head, cool hide, cool boy, hide boy. The CIA had a boy, had a book. A book, delay. Hide, delay. We delay. Hit. We delay hit. CIA copies. Copies what? Copied Keith. Keith Bossway. Clopped. Cop lid. Cop lid. Cop wide. Wid. Wild. Wild cop. I a wild cop. Keith. Y'all, it's got everything. Something about Texas. It wild. It wild. Something is wild. It says wait. They. Something about a bike. They too wild. They too wild. Something's a zoo. Chaos. Somebody's too wild. It says chaos. Zip it. Pit. Bikes. Pit. Bike. Pit. Tyke. Pit. Kite. That's rising. Keep in touch. Be sway. Slay giants. Sway, kite, bite ways. No. It says pilot. There's Pike. Al Pike is the person that single-handedly created the Illuminati. I swear to God, y'all. He made the Illuminati. Albert Pike. Lead. Host. West. East and west. Lost clout. Someone lost clout. Days. 2 days. It says 2 days. It says Lisa Pike. Kiss. We kiss. Lips. Clip. 2 days. Be. Says bio. Be this. His lips. What about his lips? Pick his lip. Pick his lips. Picked bay. Pick lady. Pickle. Oh my God. You talking about that fucking bad, it says bad pickle. You talking about that deal? Oh my God. That motherfucker. Y'all take what resonates, okay? It says toy. 2 bad pickles. 2 bad pickles. 6 bad pickles. Hit 6 hits. It says yes. 6 bald. Pick bald. Pick 2 bald picks. Stop. Okay, wait a minute. Picky is picky. He is picky. He is too picky. He is too picky. to be not that great. For someone to be not that fucking great is too picky. Someone that's mediocre is too picky. Okay, she is 60, 62. What the fuck? Pick 60. She, it, tick, lick, bald. Stop. Lick, spit. No way. So spit. So he spit. Something black, something white. This is black and white. So black and white is out here. Something was voided. There's no V, but I see void, okay? Texas. Something despite. Someone did something out of spite. Lack. Show. Black. Spite. Below. Take it. Take it. Table. City. City blow. Take blow. Take blow. City. Spade. City spade. Spicy. Show. Edit. Spicy show. Edit. Tacky. Talkie. Takis are spicy. Yeah, I don't like them. I hate fucking Takis. They're too hard for one. Was a lot of kids. There was a lot of kids. Was a lot of kids. A lot kids. How picky. Picky eaters. They eat picky. Something about eating picky. Sex space. Sex space. Space city. Space city. Look. Looks. It. Looks it. Ace. Wasp. So something's got a stinger. That motherfucker sting. That sucks when a wasp stings you. That shit sucks bad. Okay, I heard Corey and Cam. Y'all, that girl Camden has something to do with this. 555. Cameron, Camden, whatever her fucking name is, she has something to do with this. Looks sexy. Something looks sexy. It looks sexy. Pieces. Chad Pitt. It's almost like saying Brad Pitt, but I don't know, it sounds funny. Chad Pitt. It. Pitts. Oh, this is a cop's name. Someone's last name, Pitts. Had change, bed? Why they change a bed for? Clips. Had said steps to. Had said steps to. Steps to city. Keys to city. Someone had keys to the city. They were set up to step up. I'm telling you, someone was set up to step up. Look, city cops. Said something about a beach. Each said stop. Stop. Look. Each stop. Look past. Look past. Posted. Someone was watching. Posted watch. Low biz. Keys. Sky. Watch the sky. I watch sky. Posted. Lisbo, bowl, bold, an owl, beside, bedside, someone's on someone's bedside, posted on someone's bedside. Dies by choking, chokes, choked, is choked, boy is choked. Oh yeah, remember the other day it said that cop choked that boy, choked that kid. That bad cop choked that kid, son, the one that's in a pond. The letter said this the other day. Please. It says, please. Please host. What are they talking about hosting? It keeps talking about hosting. Talks. When he talks, wept, cried. Child cried. Takes child. September. Took the child somewhere in September. Apparently it's a boy. This cop is bad. Casket. Poses. What? Pose as a child? Pose as child. Boy, pose as child. Ticket. Ticket seat. Something about seats. It says death. Something about an airplane. It says plane. It says plane in a couple of different ways. No, there's no N. Ticket, place, pass. Ticket, pass. Lose ticket, pay, bows, this, dick, detective, wit, sick, hide, that says collapse and collapse. Collapse. Yes, collapse. Somebody's sick. It says they sick and they collapsed. Paid us. We paid. Okay. I'm trying to get to it, y'all. If it's resonating with you, leave something down in the comments. We play. Books. CDs. CD books. We play with books. We play with skits. With it. We play with it. Books. Cooks. Bids. Play with bids. Cooks. Something about scalp. Scalp okay. Scalp okay. Body is okay. Body is okay. Okay. With it okay. We with it. We with it. Special. White body. Special with, wait, we special. I special, yes, I am special. Special body with, okay. This okay. This work. This too. I know body. I know bodies. Okay, look. Special hits. Special law. It says CIA. Special body. Two bodies. Found two bodies. Two bodies. Two bodies. Dial this. 226. We was police. We was police. This body. Date of birth. It date of birth. This date of birth was police. God dang it, man. That shit irritating the fuck. Pick boil, pick soil, pick date of birth like it was. I don't know. It's his title. Someone has clout. His title, date of birth. His title was cop. Was copied. Cook his title. Copy his title. Saw kids. Saw kids. Saw his kids. Gloria gave him pictures of his boy. Saw kids like copy. Like bottles. What does that fucking mean? Okay. Saw. Copy bottles. Copy bottles. Hotel. Walk by. Walk by. Saw kid walk by. Saying hotels. Bike. Little. Toad boy. Sold boy his bike. Total. I saw. Cold boy. Path. Likes it. Told boy likes it. Cop likes boys. Wild as wild was wild cop. Both. Copy. Yikes. Was wild cop. Both. Likes it. Keys is keys. Both is keys. Saw wild cop. Or saw wild boy. Something's hazy. They both kiss. They both kiss. Saw. Someone saw it. Then it says something about I love you. Daily. This daily. Okay. Boots. Boots and books. His boots. His boots. Pick the boots. Pick wet boots, his boots wet daily. His boots wet daily. God dang. I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry, I'll be drinking that coffee. It makes me have to use the restroom. I feel like there's something more in them letters, though. As I was in there, this is share cost. Or something like that. Something about it. Cost. Costed us. We costed. Pick. God dang, there's something else here. Shady cop. We already know there's a shady cop. Okay. Something till we best copy it. Best copy it. Copies. Best copies. Shady copies. Blot it. Table. That's irritating. Hold on. Just let me see it for a second, because that's irritating. I get aggravated with that shit. Let me get a book or something. Because it's saying something. I see it. Saying something about saying it polite. Saying something politely. Had polite talk. Have polite talk. A date us. Date of birth. City sites. Title show. Stole title. Hold on, because there's a shit. It's aggravating me. Stole title. Stole it. Bad boy stole it. Bad kid stole copies. Copies what? List. It says pistol. Some bad boy stole a pistol. It says pistol, y'all. Oh. Wild, bad. What the fuck are you saying? It says Stacy. Stacy and Debbie. Pistol. It's like they pistol whipped. Someone pistol whip somebody? At least. At best. Lord of mercy. At best. At least post. At least. Saying bitcoins. There's no N. Okay, it's talking about bitcoins though. It says a spy working on something. Cold. Hates cold. Haste. Cold haste. Cold haste. Something is wise. It's got the Wizard of Oz out here. Walk by. Okay, they walk by. Wasted. Wasted by old. Wasted it by spelt. Irritating. Y'all, look. Ted's out there. Something about a steed. Least. Listen. It says polite. Was polite. Spy was polite. Pity. Sold a boat. Sold a boat. Sold a boat. Special. Sold boat. Spew, city, spew, despite, play ways, ties, city, cop. Something ties the city cop to something. It says scold. It says showed it. Special. Showed it. Clap. Twink. Pick. Sickly boat. It ain't no sickly boat. Something about a coat. A sickle. You talking about death? Today. Why does it keep talking about today? Today we shit. We pick. Today we pick. Wait a minute. Today we pick. What is boss? We picked the boss. Something about picture it. Picture it. Today we boss. Picture it. Wilkes. Why Wilkes is out here. Keeps on showing like people's last names. Help. Today help with boss. Help with boss. Toss it. City. Brr, city, toss it. Alright, let's see what match me if you can. What does it got to say? Y'all, chapter 21. It says, on Friday, Jai picked the olives from her salad and set them aside on her plate, her focus on the door. Next to her, churro spaghetti alo sat untouched, and her eyes were solely on the center of the pub, where Majo had just finished his comedy and music set. Quotation. Do you think they'll show up? She whispered. Who? Churro asked. She finally tore her eyes away from Majo and turned to Jaya. Everyone, she replied, frowning. I thought they'd get bored next door and drop by here instead, like they're supposed to. When everyone at Mimosa started packing up their stuff after a long, long week, Ja had, like every Friday, expected her co-workers to go to Jay's pub, but this time nobody had cared. Vodka and Vada has a Friday night buy one get one offer on beer and chicken gassi. Atul told her as she slung his laptop bag over his shoulder, does anyone want to join me? Half the office had murmured yes, so now Jaya and Kura remained the only people from Mimosa at the pub. Damali had invited herself eagerly, but after Jaya reminded her she was underage, she gave up and then took the train home. So someone was expecting something and they didn't receive it. So she started taking a sip of her whipped rose. About the matchmaking. Do you still... I know you're doing it for the sake of Mimosa match, Colin. It's not just that. I genuinely want to help you find the right partner. You're my friend. That's so sweet of you. I'm grateful that you want to help. I can't stop thinking about, as Shan said that night, that I dress like an auntie from the 80s. Is that why I'm single? It says, Churro, you're beautiful, and you have lovely taste in fashion. Everything you wear suits you perfectly. Maybe I'm too traditional for Mumbai, but if it was too liberal for Ratangura, God, these names, and the only man I've ever loved didn't want to marry me. Maybe true love is just for romance novels. Hey, the right guy is going to love you and want to marry you just as you are, and we'll find him. Ja said determinedly, do you want to join me at a speed dating mixer this Sunday? So they may be asking you to get out and about and start getting out and about. Looks like some kind of bad cop got scolded for doing something, for harassing. Or the boss is getting scolded. I don't know. Someone's got Hep B because it said STD out there, okay? White and black. I don't know. Something is bald. Loss. It says blessed. Bless. Hope. Bless. Hop to way. With dick. Dick it. Dick it. Let's see, we'll say bless, pick it. Okay, I pick bless. Okay, how to bless day whiz pick it. Well, damn, that's got almost all of them. How blessed today we pick it. Make today blessed every day. I'm sure there's more out here that I still ain't seen, but damn, man. Something about the show. Show. Why I keep saying below. Below it. Say below it. Stay below it. Stay below. Show. Pick. ID. God dang. I know there's something else here and I can't see it. I know it. I can feel it or I would already done quit, y'all. Bestow. Bestow. Something to do with the lady. Lady ticket. Ticket. Ticket special to a show. The fuck, man. I just keep saying that. What the fuck? That shit says fucking Oprah. It says Oprah. Why? Oh, no R. Okay, so don't say Sophie. It says Sophie. Sophia. Bestow Sophia. Claude. Claude. Kid. Law kid. Law kid. Lacey. What? Lay kid. Lake. Lack kids. Take. Child. Who taking a child? Take Sophia. Take child. Widow. What are you talking about? Those fucking... You talking about that damn movie I just watched with them fucking Little Women? Best Widow talk. Best Widow talk. Point. Somebody's got a position. Best position. Widow talk. Widow talk. Child walk by. Child walk by what? Child walk by said. Child said, wow, I love you. Something about somebody being polite. Test. Test. Hick. Pick. Test pick. Ask. We ask. Something about he wild. We ask. He wild. What does that have anything? It says holy. Holy. It's saying oath. Bow. Oath. Dip. Dip. Stood. Why is it saying wet? Wet what? Wet lady? Fuck. Wet lips. Wet lips. Okay, what about wet lips? Wet lips. Back. Back. Way. Back way. Highway. Stood on the highway. Wet slip. Slip back. Let slip back. Does to somebody does taxes or Texas do taxes. Oh my God, that shit's irritating. Tabitha and Wes. There's something to do with Wes. Docket slip. Something about a docket slip. Ticket slip. Ticket stub. Something to stab. Wow. Stab host. Pocket. Slid pocket. Slide pockets. Slide pocket tabs. Both. Whoever it is, two of them. Sockets. Solid pockets. Something's bitchy. Bitchy. Take poison. Solid poison. Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm putting it up. This is Lisa. Lisa said it takes. Lisa said it takes solid. Oh no, there's something about a fucking yacht out here. Okay. I don't know, something about a yacht. Matt, watch kids. Watch kids what? What are these kids doing? Slide, watch kids slide. Position. There's no N. Something sliding in position by attic. What? Now, are you talking about the kid? The kids in the attic? Lose by a. I lose by a statistic. A sadistic. Sadistic. Something sadistic. I lose by a sadistic. We look by path. We look something on path. Pathetic. Pathic. Look by sadistic. Something is on somebody's desk. A book. Something about a book on a desk. It says pistol. Stole pistol. That is irritating me. Boy stole pistol. Haste. Tackles. Tackles. Stoop. Tackles. Stoop. Past his what are they saying? Celestial. This has sold a boat. Looks back at this. Looks back at this. Settle. Set. Why are you saying it like that? Cattle. Sold cattle. 60 hoods, 60 books, 60 hoods. Cattle books. Ship. Cattle. Why would you ship cattle? Wood. Buy woods. Buy wooks. Buy wooks. Hooks. Wide. Hooks wide. Whip kids. Somebody whipping. Swipe. Whips. Whips cooks. Whips took whips. Battle. There's some kind of battle. Okay, I'm done. Tackles. Tackle box. This is tackle box. Something's in a tackle box. Looks like someone's going fishing, no? For sure. Shit. Tackle box. Those tackle box. Those tackle box. Show how tackle box. Okay, tackle box. Show TY. Show kid tackle box. Skip it. What the fuck? Skip it. Late. Skip it late. Okay. I'm done. That's done. Stacy spelled out here 3 different ways. Okay. Stacy. Dealt. Keep. There's something major right here. I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to rewatch this whole video because paid. We paid how? This is something about help take back. Help take back lead. Help take back lead. And then it says plead. Keep in touch. Below lady. Below city. Copied it. Copied some kind of deal. Something's written down. Something is on some type of paper. like a deal, like a contract. Hockey, dial, P-I, bit, sis. Sis listed, somebody listed, a boat, a body, CIA listed boxes. They listed boxes. List boxes. How or who? Who kept boxes? Who kept boxes? Listed who kept boxes. Spied. Special. Lost a kid. Coast. Somebody's polite. Okay. Shops. It says wild boy. Wild lady. Somebody got a ticket. Boldly talks. Oh no, y'all take what resonates. I'll have to, if y'all see something else that I didn't see, y'all put it down in the comments. I'll pin it for everybody to be able to see it. And if I see something, I'll pin it down in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Something about Aurora. And it's crazy because I've been seeing all that, the Aurora Borealis and that, and all these movies and stuff. It's just weird. I mean, y'all, I'm just watching now. I know we win, so I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of whatever's about to happen. I'm just kind of watching now. I'm just watching it all unfold. I mean, it's not like I didn't know that all of this was going to happen. I've been knowing this all my life. So just watch it unfold and trust God, because He's already got a plan. That's all you got to do. Stay joyful. Stay golden. You understand? It says, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Say no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people. It is a real act of self-love. So somebody may ask you, we done talked about this. There's somebody going to come in. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for the unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Okay, we already know, if you've kept up with the readings, that somebody's going to come in and try to deceive you again. But you're already leveled up higher than that. They may not even be able to come in because of your level of keeping the joy, and you're not in despair, and you're not letting things get to you all the time, and that. You are staying to yourself. Pretty good. Wow, I just got triggered, y'all. It says keep away from children. Keep somebody away from children. I wouldn't have got triggered by that. I'm telling you, that's been sitting there all these times. All of a sudden, it triggered me to say it. So y'all need to take that as it resonates. Look, somebody might be wanting to try to make a coat of something rare and special. You understand? Trying to put it on their self, trying to take something. I'm trying to tell you, people are doing witchcraft without a doubt. They're doing witchcraft. How stupid can you be to keep on doing that? Look, somebody's going round and round because they're worried about a message. I mean, there's not an accident. This little book was laying right here beside me. You understand? There's a message coming through. Y'all take it as it resonates. We'll try to look, man. I let y'all know what's going on in the energy. I'm telling y'all, don't worry about the shit, man. Be happy. Fucking do shit makes you happy. Don't worry about them or what they're doing. Okay? Because God's doing something for you that you may not be able to see, but you know. Okay? Don't worry about them. Okay? But it does say that you will be to a sign is some kind of message is coming. It looks like everything's about to be publicized. Like everything is about to be put out there. Whatever's happened or whatever's went on. It says a new birth, y'all. John 3. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. This man came to Jesus by night and said to him, Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher, come from God. For no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him. Jesus answered and said to him, Most assuredly I say to you, unless one is born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. Nicodemus said to him, How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter a second time into his mother's womb and be born? Jesus answered, Most assuredly I say to you, unless one is born of the water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter the kingdom of God. Mean be baptized in the Spirit. It says, That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Do not marvel that I said to you, you must be born again. The wind blows where it wishes, and you hear the sound of it, but you cannot tell where it comes from and where it goes. So is everyone who is born of the Spirit. You can't tell the ones that are and the ones that ain't. You can't tell where it comes from, okay? You can only know that it's from God, because you can't see from what direction it went or it's coming or what direction it's going, okay? Nicodemus answered and said to him, How can these things be? Jesus answered and said to him, Are you the teacher of Israel, or do not know these things? Asking, you're a teacher and you don't know these? It says, Most assuredly I say to you, we speak what we know and testify what we have seen, and you do not receive our witness. It says, If I have told you earthly things and you do not believe, how will you believe if I tell you heavenly things? No one has ascended to heaven but he who came down from the heavens, that is, the Son of Man who is in heaven. So there's nobody in heaven right now, but Jesus is preparing us a place, okay? It says, And Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that, however, whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He who believes in him is not condemned, but he who does not believe is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that the light has come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone practicing evil hates the light, does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. Because they're afraid to come to the light, because the light exposes the darkness. It exposes everything. That's why they're afraid, because they don't want their sins to be exposed. But he who does the truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be clearly seen, that they have been done in God. Amen. Page 1303. I'll take that as it resonates, okay? But yeah, like I was saying before, if you're doing shady shit and you're doing secretive shit, that is not of the light, okay? Those who stand in the light, the darkness hates them, because they expose that the darkness, if they get too close, if that darkness gets too close to you, it's going to be exposed, okay? I'm telling you. It's just like I tell y'all all the time. I do not go out seeking. There's 4 twos right there. It said 2222 1211. Okay? See, I'll take that as it resonates. I do not go out seeking anything. These people come to me and just tell me this stuff. Okay? I don't go seeking it because I have enough hits from just the world, what the world fucking is doing. Okay? I get enough fucking hits of I see the signs everywhere. I do not go out seeking, looking for nothing. These people, they'll knock on my door and tell me shit. And come tell me secrets, and I don't want to know. Okay? It's because they see that I'm a light. And they know that once the light gets a hold to it, it's going to be exposed. You understand? You're a light, you're a beacon. Don't be surprised when people just come up and tell you secrets. Okay? Because they're trying to get they're trying to release the darkness that's around them. And they see that you're a light. That's why they all come to you and tell you every fucking thing. Even if they act like they don't like you or don't know you on the regular. These motherfuckers know who you are. They see that you're a beacon, you're a light. They can see it. Okay? So when they come out of nowhere and start trying to tell you shit, okay? So understand who you are. To start off with, okay, and why these things happen to you, okay, because you shine a light, and they want to know, they know that you carry some type of answers, you carry the truth of anything. If you say anything to them that you're telling the fucking truth, okay, they already see that you carry the truth because you're a light. You understand? Alright, y'all. Take that as it resonates. If y'all like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Y'all stay golden. Hit that bell notification to get the new videos. Remember, bells have the healing frequencies. I've been looking a lot into the frequency thing. Y'all know I do the karaoke thing. Well, I do these, there's a place where you can go and you can equalize it and that, mess with the equalizing stuff and all that. If I keep it under 432 hertz, I don't care how, if I sound terrible. Everybody says, oh, that's so lovely, that's beautiful, la 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 la. Because it's under 432, that's a healing frequency. Alright, y'all. Light and love, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side. You okay?
Oh, yes. My fucking chicken here.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I love y'all. Y'all, have a good day.
I told my team lead if my check ain't there by 12 o'clock.